It's as if we have not skipped a beat.
Okay.
Like, first day together, we were already ribbing on each other, joking with each other.
Nice.
We were back in the groove. It's just really like they're my brothers and
That
sisters.
is Paige Davis, who many fans will remember as the host of the hugely popular TV show Trading Spaces. It's been nearly 10 years since the show's last season, but next year, Davis and the crew will return with brand new episodes. This is a really big deal. Good Day lettuce Paul Milliken recently stopped by the set, and Paul, they were shooting an episode right here in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it was so much fun to watch it behind the scenes too. Everybody on the set, I can tell you, was so excited that they're doing it again, that the show is coming back. So we were actually in Newnan, and you have to remember Trading Spaces was really a groundbreaking show when it aired back in 2000 all the way to 2008. It brought a whole new audience to DIY and home improvement shows, and now the show will compete with a whole slew of reality shows. That's why Paige Davis says the plan is to stick with what works. The sanders are on, the saws are slicing, and the sawdust is flying. This is what it takes to build a cultural touchstone.
I do say often that our show really was a catalyst for a whole new genre of television.
Yeah.
We completely changed the landscape of television in that way.
That's Paige Davis, and the show is Trading Spaces, in which two sets of neighbors are challenged with redecorating a room in each other's home. When it premiered back in 2000, it was, in many ways, the first of its kind. When you were in the midst of the show back in the early 2000s, did you know how much of a cultural phenomenon it was? Because if it hadn't been for Trading Spaces, we wouldn't have half the shows that we have out there now.
I had no idea. I mean, we were just kind of the little show that could. And and to this day, we just show up, do 2 rooms in 2 days, spend the budget allotted, and capture it on camera. That's all we do. We don't generate any conflict. We don't try to make things happen. It's reality the way reality is really meant to be. So the fact that it kind of became this cult following pop culture phenomenon was definitely a surprise.
Season 9, the first in a decade, won't change any of that. The formula is basically the same, and so are the faces, except for a few new additions like carpenter Brett Tudor. Were you a fan of the show?
Yeah, but I was young though. I was in, I guess I was in high school when all that was going on. So I'm from a small town in Texas, and I grew up framing, doing home inspections, stuff like that, and seeing Ty Pennington and Carter on TV. Those were kind of my heroes.
A lot of people felt that way, and if it's true that absence makes the heart grow fonder, 10 years means there's a lot of love for Trading Spaces.
And the fans have really shown me that it's not just a show they liked and a show they enjoyed. It's a show they loved. It's a show that they feel is their friend. And people have missed their friend. And I have missed my friends.
Yeah, we've missed our friends. We can't wait. The premiere date for Trading Spaces, the 9th season, has not been officially revealed. However, if you follow Paige Davis on Twitter, which in the first hour I played the clip where she was like, please, I need more Twitter followers, so follow her. She says it will be spring of 2018, so coming soon.
Yeah. Okay, so who else coming back?
All the big names, everybody.
All of them?
Ty Pennington, Vern Yip, John Gidding. I mean, every big designer, the legacy carpenters, they're all going to be back again. And I think that's a really smart way to get people back on board with the show. It's been a while, so all the fans like us who have watched these people go on to really big careers, we get to see them come back together again.
I think that's almost what's most impressive, is that they're able to get everybody to come back together to make this happen.
Well, it shows you how much fun they always had on the set, and that's what everybody there said. They said, we just have a party here. It's so much fun. It's hard work, but it's fun, and that's why they all wanted to do it.
Wow, a lot of people looking forward to seeing this. Very cool. All right, Paul, thank you.